Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. During this video, I'm going to be explaining what an English taught master's degree is and how you can potentially complete one in Japan. First, to begin with, what is an English taught master's degree? All that this means is that all of your classwork, all of your homework, all of your readings, all of your courses will be using the language of instruction of English. So for example, in my program, everything is in English. I hope from my explanation you can assume that you do not need a high level of Japanese, or you don't need Japanese ability at all to begin this program. However, of course, any amount of Japanese helps. You do still have to live here, and majority of people that I've come across don't speak English. There are many Japanese people here that at least know a basic level of English, so it's not terrible to get around and to ask for help if you are lost or anything like that. But you definitely should learn a little bit of Japanese if you still want to pursue an English taught degree in Japan or anywhere else in the world. Although I am speaking about my experiences in Japan, there are many other countries that offer English taught programs as well. So if you're not interested in going to Asia, there are many programs in Europe, Africa, South America that will also be able to have English taught programs. So you should definitely take a look. During this section of the video, I will be talking about the program structure and requirements to pursue an English taught master's degree. First, keep in mind that it is the same level of rigor as if you are a Japanese student pursuing a master's degree in Japan. Just because your mode of instruction is in English, that does not mean at all that your classes are going to be easier. Still expect to put in work, to contact your professors beforehand for admission, to be on time for classes, show up for class, participate in class discussions. This is all very important to be successful in graduate school. Next, keep in mind that if you are wanting to complete an English degree in another country, a thesis may be required. So a thesis is just accumulation of your research that you've been pursuing while you were in graduate school. Sometimes you have the opportunity to publish your thesis. Other times it's more of just a final project. And for some programs within Japan and other countries as well, you don't have a thesis at all. Sometimes you just do coursework. So keep that in mind whenever you're looking for English taught master's degrees to pursue. And finally, this relates specifically to admissions. If you are not a native English speaker, this means that you will most likely have to prove to the university of your English proficiency. And these are the tests that you may be looking at. So just keep that in mind. If you have any questions about how to apply for a master's degree in a different country, please take a look at my video that I will be linking above. It details everything if you want to pursue a graduate school degree in a different country. But let's continue. I do want to note that the concept of English taught master's degree is really beneficial for the fact that you do get the chance to study in a different country, even if you don't know the native language that is used in that country. So over time, my Japanese ability has improved, nowhere near fluency, but I do feel very comfortable in how I'm able to navigate my life here in Japan. And this is an experience that you can potentially have not only in Japan, but other countries as well. Next, what type of degrees do you see within this type of program? The answer is you have many, thankfully. You have international relations, public policy, business, chemistry, mathematics, engineering. Pretty much anything under the sun, you can find an English taught master's degree for it. I am studying international peace and coexistence, with my focus being cultural anthropology at Hiroshima University, but I have friends that are studying everything. So if you feel like your interest will not be covered at a potential university, think again, it most likely will be. Moving on to the unique benefits of pursuing an English taught master's degree. First, now, instead of just having a network of people in the United States, I also now have a network of people in Japan that can root for me, write letters of recommendation for me, and just provide career and life advice Additionally, this one is especially true for Japan. Japan is a very, very safe country. I am 23 years old. I started my program when I was 22 years old. And my parents, although they had their anxiety for letting me move halfway across the world, Japan is one of the safest countries in the world. There are safe countries that you can pursue a graduate school degree in, so that's another benefit being here. If you'd like more information on more of the benefits of pursuing a graduate school degree in Japan, please take a look at one of my previous videos. I'll link that right above. I've detailed 9 benefits of doing an English taught master's degree in Japan. Now moving on to the classroom and campus structure of English taught programs. Typically, because not many people are pursuing this type of program, you do have smaller cohorts, and this allows you to have a closer relationship with your professors and your mentors and your classmates within your program. For example, when I entered this program at Hiroshima University, I was one of 3 students that entered under my supervisor. So literally everybody within my lab, everybody within my research group, we know each other well, we know each other's research, and this just leads for a more cooperative environment for our academics and for our future goals. Now, let's talk about career opportunities, especially after graduation. Because of pursuing an English taught master's degree in whatever country you plan or want to study in, you do have a pathway to jobs within that country. This does mean that you do need a level of proficiency in the native language within that country. For example, if I wanted to work in Japan, I would need a very high level of Japanese, either N2 or N1, to move around as I should and to be accepted into jobs. Of course, this is something that is very doable within the time span that I'm here, so keep that in mind. Just because you're doing a degree here does not automatically mean that you'll be accepted to get a job here if that's your goal. Also, keep in mind what it means to be a foreigner pursuing a graduate school in a country that is not your native country. No matter who I talk to, people are always very impressed that I am pursuing a graduate school degree in Japan. There's a perception that I am challenging myself in a way that people don't typically do. So even just the idea of completing a graduate school degree in a different country, even if you are very comfortable with your English ability, this is still something that perceives you to be more ambitious, more of a go-getter, more hardworking than if you were to just stay in your own country. Of course, if you are doing graduate school degree at all, you should give yourself a pat on the back. That's an amazing thing. But definitely there is a different level if you decide to complete your degree in a different country. There are many different other challenges that you experience than if you were to stay in your home country. That is pretty much it. That is pretty much all that I wanted to detail for this video. Please, if you have any questions, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. I have many more videos coming up, and I hope you enjoyed. Have a great day.